Adventurers. It's Brian from the Outdoor Adventurer Series YouTube channel. It is December 22nd, and Keith Joyner and I, Chew Balls, are going to be doing a winter camp. It's going to be getting down to about 9 or 10 degrees, and we're going to go out to the woods. We're going to set up like an A-frame tarp, and we're going to get all packed up with our gear, and we're going to spend the night. Danny Chow, D Chow, he's got to work, so he's not going to come with us. And my brother Dave, Clarky, can you believe it? He's in Mexico for Christmas. But either way, Keith and I, we're going to head on out there, and I promise you, you're going to have a good time. So grab some popcorn, grab a toasty, sit by the fire, and let's go. Just getting into the car, and it looks like 23 degrees Fahrenheit. I believe tonight's supposed to get down to 11, so we'll check in a little bit later. But we're on our way to camp, so here we go.
I want to call somebody.
Just getting some last minute supplies before we hit camp.
Promo code JustSports. Get it.
So we think we found the site. We're gonna go right in between these two trees right here. We'll put a cable between this tree. We'll do a simple A-frame with a tarp, and then we'll build the sides up, and we'll get the logs laid down in the center. We'll put some boards across, and then we'll put our gear down and we'll sleep on that. So see you in a few minutes. So what we're doing is we're gonna go between, we changed a little bit. We're gonna go from this tree over to this tree, do an A-frame. Right now, what we're gonna do is clear all the snow out with a shovel. So we're down to the leaves. Then we cut this big tree that was over here. Cut them in 8-foot sections. So we're gonna put two this way. And then we're gonna put some boards across this way. Then we're gonna build an A-frame over top of it. And we'll put the cooking stove right in between with the chimney up through the center. Again, not experts at this, This is actually my first time doing this. And super excited, a little nervous, but I think it's going to get down to 11 degrees tonight. But we're gonna give her hell. So if you like this kind of video, do me a favor, like, subscribe, share it with a friend. Doesn't cost you anything. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. Appreciate it. What we're going to do is we're going to clear all this snow off real quick with a shovel. Get down to the leaves.
Watch out for the sled, bud.
What's that?
Watch out for the sled.
Oh, sorry. That's good.
All right, brother.
So we're going to make some stakes now so that we can make sure that these logs don't move on us during the night. We're going to cut them in 1-foot sections, drive them into the ground.
What do you got? Hit all of them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Oh. Slippery dippery do.
Slippery dippery do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So here we're ran some string cordage across from tree to tree. We got the tarp hanging. Now what we want to do is we do a V. We don't want it to hit the ground. We want it to come up off the ground by about 1.5 feet so that the tarp isn't touching us while we sleep. So we're going to raise it up, bring it up over this. So right now we're just going to stick it in, put a log in here, log there. We'll put 3 logs up. We'll cut it short, bring the tarp over, tie it to the ground, cover it with snow, and then that will serve to secure that end. And then we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Then I'll show you what it looks like from inside the tent. Okay, so you can see inside now. We put the side rails up all the way across, secured them with the little logs that go up and down right there. And we got a tarp. We got the A-frame that goes across. And then we got open. Prevailing wind is coming from this side.
Yes, that's perfect.
So it's blocking the wind. And if you take a look, we got logs, and then we had all these little things from when they were logging in here. And so we used that, ran across the logs and put some plastic down. And if you look at mine, I got my sheepskin here. And now I'm going to put together the stove. It's a collapsible firebox, and so it's brand new. So I'm going to put it together, and we're going to fire up, see if we can get some heat in here. So we just got our firebox put together. It's the Fire King, and goes up through the top, and then we have a anti-burn I don't know, patch that goes on top here, so it doesn't burn the tarp, doesn't catch anything on fire. It comes all the way down. And then what's super cool is it's got a little door here that you just open up. You load your stuff inside and you close it up. It's super nice. I think this thing only weighs like 2 pounds, 2.2 pounds or something like that, maybe 3 pounds, but super light. This stack is a pain in the ass to put together. You got to roll it.
It tried to murder me too.
And it bit.
Yeah,
It bit Keithy on the thumb.
Don't go within 5 or 6 feet of it without gloves on.
Yeah, it's razor sharp. So
It's deadly.
lesson learned. So we're gonna get some fire in there or some wood in there, and let's see if we can get this thing going and make sure it's good before we get in for the night. So we got our A-frame put up. Show you the inside real quick. We got the firebox in the center, and that's where we're gonna sleep tonight. We're gonna be good. Getting a fire going right now. It's all wet wood, as you can see. It's just gonna take a little bit of time to get hot and get that wood burning. We'll have a roaring fire here in no time. So right now, Keith is just going around and cutting up some of the dry, dead standing. We'll get that on here, and we'll get a fire going. We're gonna cook some brats up. See you in a little bit. Yeah, the fire's going good now. It took a little while to heat it up because the wood was all wet, but that fire's nice and hot. It's drying everything out. And so now we're gonna get some brats and cook them over the fire. We've been working hard, we're tired, hungry. We're gonna get some food in our bellies, and then have a couple beers, relax a little bit, and then call it, a couple hours, call it, go to bed. Get up in the morning and break camp. Just got a stick. Got the brat on the end here, and just gonna slowly roast it over the fire. All right, Keith's going in there. And just cook the brat on the grill, or excuse me, over the fire, and put a little mustard on it. Now I'm gonna give her a bite. Well, the last of the sun's going down. My guess is about 12 degrees. It's cold. Inside the tent, we got the fire going in the firebox. Got about 55, 60 degrees in there. It's fantastic. We're going to sleep like babies tonight. So I'm going to sit by the fire here a little bit longer, and then we'll get into the tent. We're going to stoke that fire real nice, and then call it a night. Just sitting by the fire, having some more brats. What do you think, Keith? Enjoying yourself?
A little cold, but you know, I'm prepared for it.
Yeah, what temperature?
13.
13 degrees. Got a little fire going here. Got the firebox going inside the tent. The tent's probably about Right now, we're not stoking it up that high, but it's probably about 40 degrees in there. Yeah, 40, 45. But we're going to stoke that up nice and big. My guess is probably going to get about 55 in there. But I got my lambskin there, and we got our bags, and we're going to be good to go. So we're going to have a couple beers here, and then I think we're going to cook a nice juicy steak up on the grill.
Hands don't work.
There you go. Splitting wood. Get a nice little stack going before we go to bed. Got a nice little fire going out here, keeping us warm. It's about, what, you say about 10 degrees?
It was 13 the last time I checked.
13, and that was, what, about an hour ago?
Yeah. But, you know,
Dropping fast.
Gauge of time
Yeah.
is so far off out here.
Yeah, it's true. So yeah, we're just getting wood. That way we can sleep nice and warm tonight, but we're going to have to be stoking that fire every little bit, so. So it's around 7:30. Decided we're going to do a steak, so brought the ashes out. Just put a grill over top, and now we threw the steak on. And keep the fire going over there, and we'll sit that up there and let it cook up nice, and we'll cut that baby open here in a few minutes and flip her over and see what she looks like. So all we did, we got a couple of russet potatoes, and we just wrapped them in tin foil and laying them on the fire, and just every few 10-15 minutes just spin them. That's it. Spin them on the fire like that. Just roll them like that. Just let them sit. All right, let's see what we got here.
Bro. Just a little raw.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Still a little
early.
Okay.
Throw it back on there. Here, I'll do it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put it back on a little bit more.
I think in 5 minutes aside we'll do it.
Yeah.
All right. Can I see that flashlight?
Oh my god, I stabbed you in the face. I stabbed you in the face with my knife.
That would have been bad.
You think? I don't know if you're gonna like any of this.
I don't think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna like any of it.
Okay. You got your what?
I think it's gonna be one thing at a time here.
Okay.
All right, let's see this.
How's it taste?
Oh,
Ready?
oh my god.
Maple smoked.
Oh.
Right? Maple.
Maple, yeah.
Video.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get some butter.
By butter, you mean half a stick. All right, double lock.
Yeah. Throw that right on my right on there. Throw that right on my potato. Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna put mine right there. I'm gonna finish this bad boy.
So there's the steak that we cooked on with maple wood, and there's the baked potato right there. So I'm just going to let that butter
tried
melt
your
a little
steak yet,
bit,
have you?
and then I'm going to eat it. No, I haven't. I'll go for it now. The strap.
Oh my god. It melted in my
Yeah, I know.
lips.
It's all fat and oh my god, was that
I could
good?
lip that.
That was delicious.
Oh my god.
That's the strap on the ribeye.
Mhm.
Oh my god, was that good? So we just got the potatoes off the fire, and all we did is put butter in it and
Salt and
salt, and let's give her a taste. So buttery, a little
It's like
salt
the
and
best
pepper.
damn potato ever.
Yeah.
So good, dude.
I mean, it's just cooked to perfection. It's so
cooked
tender
perfect,
and oh my God, is that delicious.
Yeah.
There's nothing like cooking over a campfire. So I'm saying it. You got to do it. Do it in your backyard. Do it in a park. Do it wherever the hell you guys got to do it. But you got to do it, man. It's fantastic. We just cooked the steak on the fire. It's absolutely fantastic. The flavor,
spuds in there
the
for
flavor
like 2
was
hours.
amazing. We put the spuds on there. You got to try stuff like this. You'll enjoy yourself. I promise. Again, I ain't no expert. I don't plan to be. I don't say that I am. If you got other things that you guys like to do, the way you like to cook something on a fire or whatever, put it on the bottom. Put it in the notes in the bottom. Let's try it. Let's get other people to try this stuff. Because I tell you what, that steak and that potato was probably the best that I've had in a long, long time. Again, if you like this kind of material, do me a favor. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. It doesn't cost you a single thing to subscribe. Share it with a friend. Appreciate it. We're sitting here by the fire, man. Look at it. Got the snow here. Got the snow all around. Look at this cool tent we built. Nice. Look at this. Look how the setup. Got my little lambskin over there. Keith got his little setup over there. We got the burner going right there. That thing's heating the whole place up. It is warm inside there.
Yeah, it's hot.
Beautiful.
Yeah, sleeping pad. And it says it's 5 inches. You know?
Looks like it's gonna be comfy. So we're just getting everything ready. So you can see that's where Keith's gonna be sleeping tonight over there on his sleeping pad. And then we have the firebox right here. This thing is so wonderful. It is probably around 10 degrees outside. We got a little fire going at the mouth, but as you can see, there's snow everywhere. And so my little setup here is I got my sheepskin. This is so warm. And so I got my sleeping bag, and this thing is so warm. I think all I'm going to do is just get into my jammies and jump in my 0 degree sleeping bag and sleep in that tonight. We're going to get up every hour on the hour because you have to keep that firebox going. So we'll get up every hour on the hour, taking turns, of course. So everyone gets 2 hours of sleep, and then, but we'll keep that going. We'll stay nice and warm in here tonight, and then we'll get up and have breakfast in the morning. So you guys have a good night, and we'll see you in the morning. Well, we survived the night. We had that firebox going. That thing kept that so warm. We had to get up every hour though, just to put more wood in, but it kept it nice and warm in there. It was beautiful. It was about 10 degrees out here. It was probably about 70 degrees, 60, 65, 70 degrees inside, but it was beautiful. First time doing that, had a great time. Well, that's what's left of our tent. You can see how warm it was. It melted all the snow and dried everything up. Well, we cleaned up, we got all our stuff. We're going to pack this up, drag it out, and we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, do me a favor, click on like, hit the subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, really helps me. Share it with a friend, trying to get out there. So appreciate your time, and as always, I hope you can get out and have an adventure of your own.